Today we are going to be going through a whole list of Christmas presents that I got this year. Some of them were surprises and some of them I asked for on a list. If I asked for it, I will let you know the reasons why I wanted it. And if I didn't, I'll say why I love it. So I thought that we could go ahead and get started. Smaller things that I got in my stocking is what we should start off with. And one of my favorite things that I got in my stocking this year was these sunglasses. My husband got me 2 pairs of aviators, and these were a surprise, but I tend to be very clumsy. The old pair of sunglasses I had, they had been dropped a lot of times. They were very scratched up, and whatever these pieces are called, the parts that like hang over your ear, were getting too wide. So if I looked down at all, they would just fall off my face. So this is the first pair. They are reflective, but they're like a sort of pinky yellow. I'll put them on for you. And they're rose gold on the side. And I really love rose gold. And he knows that. These, I think, are going to be perfect for the summer and just all the golden pinky hues. And for the winter, he got me these blue reflective ones that have silver metal on the sides. And I mostly wear silver. My rings are silver. My nose jewelry is always silver. So these are perfect for the winter when there's bluer, colder colors around. But where I live, it's still usually sunny in the winter, unless it's raining, and then it'll get cloudy, but there's usually sun almost every day. So sunglasses are very important for me. I also have sensitive eyes. So when I'm driving, I need sunglasses or I'm driving like this. Anyways, I was super glad that he surprised me with sunglasses. Okay, I will preface by saying I got this gift for myself, but this summer I saw this at a Barnes & Noble, and I grew up playing with these toys. I really loved them. So when I saw that they had a keychain version of this at Barnes & Noble, I had to go back and get it. And they had different characters. It was very hard to choose, but I got this little Calico Critter keychain. And this one is the little bunny with the blue beret. They also had like a kitten with a beret, and they had a bunny that was wearing like a red outfit, but I thought this one was really cute. I'll try and show you where she's not reflective, but I really loved this one. It was so nostalgic. It's very cute, and I'm very happy that I got it. Now I can carry that little piece of my childhood with me. Something that my in-laws had put in my stocking was some of these Nike socks, which are always very useful. You know, whenever socks go missing in the dryer or something, it's always good to have extras. So I was pleasantly surprised with these as well. Another thing that was a surprise, but is perfect for winter, and I specifically love this brand, is a little Carmex that was thrown into my stocking. I love Carmex. I always have. I often get the little tins that have the lip balm in it, but these ones are nice because then you don't have to get your grimy, dirty fingers in there. You don't have to, wash your hands before you use it. You can use this on the go, which is really nice. So I'm definitely going to be putting this in my purse. A gift that I got that I did put on my list because 1, I thought it was cute, and 2, I don't have any of this specific present, and it's winter and it's cold and I should have one of these, is a little Carhartt hat. I don't have any beanies, and these ones are really soft. And I thought it would be really cute to have like a little beanie in the winter. And I chose the white one because I think that with the outfits that I wear, this color would match everything. So this was something that I had asked for, and I was very grateful that my in-laws got it for me. So this is a gift that let me fix my hair. Is a gift that I knew about. It was more, this could be a necessity rather than something that I'm like hoping for. But my husband got me a set of pepper spray and a taser. And this taser also doubles as a flashlight. I'm not going to turn it on because it's loud and it scares me, but basically I can just turn this button and then slide this and it can zap people. But it's very loud. And so I really hope I never have to use this, but it's nice to have it in my purse on hand in case if I ever do need it. So I'm grateful that my husband got me this to keep on hand at all times. Some gifts that were put as shared gifts or in stockings for my husband and I to share is some gift cards. So we got a nice little Starbucks gift card. This gift card that my brother-in-law, his brother, gave us different restaurants. That was very, very kind and sweet of him. And then my husband and I adore Panera, but it's very expensive, so we don't go there very often, unless if we have gift cards. And usually at birthdays or Christmas or any holiday where you would be exchanging gifts, we always get Panera gift cards, so we are very grateful. His grandparents got us this gift card, and we're gonna go on a little Panera date. My favorite food there is the You Pick Two with broccoli cheddar soup, and then the chicken avocado cold sandwich. It used to be the turkey avocado. It was like turkey, avocado, I think bacon maybe, and then lettuce and sourdough and tomatoes. It was very good, but they switched from turkey to chicken, which I was a little bit sad about, but those are my favorite. And then I'll always get their house-made chips, and I'll dip the chips in the broccoli soup. Perfection. Delicious. So I'm really grateful for these gift cards that my husband and I can go get food together, spend time together. I also got an assortment of candy, some Nerd Gummy clusters. I love Nerd Gummy clusters. Some like gummy bears and stuff. I got those in my stockings, but I'm not going to pull out every single individual candy to show you, but just know that I got an assortment of gummy candies, sour candies, gummy little Krabby Patties. I love those. And also some mini Pringles. I love Pringles as well. So I got an assortment of those candies and other little tiny goodies in my stocking. Okay, this next gift, I am so happy that I got this. I tend to be cold often, and so I felt like my house needed some more throw blankets. So I put this on my list. I loved it more than I thought I would. I thought this would be a nice addition to the house as an extra blanket. I got this blanket. It's an Eddie Bauer reversible blanket. So it's Sherpa on this side. And then it's this nice flannel design. But it is so fuzzy and soft. And the design is so much more vibrant than I was expecting. It has a cute little embossed leather logo here. And I think it was like $20 on Amazon. But my in-laws got this for me, and I love it so much. It's so soft. I wasn't expecting it to be so soft. And so now I'm keeping it on my bed, and I'm like, this is my blankie now. So I was super grateful when I opened this up and I felt it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so soft. The next gift that I have that I got as a surprise. I wasn't expecting it, but it was something that I really needed because the previous version I had was genuinely falling apart. Like pieces were breaking off. And this gift was given to me by my husband, kind of for both of us, but you'll see what I mean when I tell you what it is. I was not expecting him to buy it. It was kind of on the list, but it was more like a we'll get it when we can afford it sort of thing. So I wasn't expecting him to get this gift, but it was this beautiful new bed frame that is like upholstered. And if you've seen my other videos that I've done in my room here, the older bed that we had was a cheap one that I got on Amazon. I want to say it was like $50. Right when we got married, I was like, we were sleeping on a mattress on the floor, and I was like, okay, we can't afford a nice bed frame right now. Let me just get something on Amazon. So we got this one on Amazon that was like fake wood and mostly cheap metal. And then the legs of the bed were all bending sideways, and like the part that supports the mattress was bending in too. We had it for 2 years, and it's it's lived its life. It's done. And then actually when I was taking it apart, one of the metal legs actually broke off. So I was like, oh my goodness. I'm so glad that my husband got us this beautiful upholstered bed frame that is like, it's soft and it's a nice headboard that I can lean against without having to put up a bunch of pillows behind me like our old one. So I'm really grateful that he got us this, and I really wasn't expecting it. So it was a really great surprise. For the next gifts, we're gonna go into different rooms so I can show you. I've got some in the kitchen, some in the living room, and some in my office. So I've got them spread out, but I'm going to show you the next gifts now. So the next gift that I got this year that is probably my favorite gift, I got this beautiful stainless steel pots and pans set. Look at that. Gorgeous. It's from the brand Tramontina, and it comes with this like saucepan mixed with a frying pan sort of thing. This pot, and all of the pots and saucepans and stuff come with little lips here for you to be able to pour liquids out. And they also have on the inside measuring lines, which I thought was really cool. And there's a bunch of lids too. And not only do the lips on the side work great for pouring out stuff, but the lids also don't have any sort of opening to let steam vent out. So the lips on the side let steam vent out. It's very cool, and they're beautiful and shiny. And the reason that I wanted this is because the current pots and pans set that I have is just like a cheap one from Walmart, and it's all non-stick stuff that scratches very easily, and I didn't want to be getting Teflon and like chemicals and stuff leaching into my food. So with these, even if I scratch it a bunch, that's not going to happen. Hopefully I don't scratch them because they're beautiful stainless steel. But if I did, I don't have to worry about any chemicals or anything that shouldn't be in my food. And the nice thing about these frying pans, first of all, this is the smaller one. This frying pan is massive. It's bigger than my face. But both of the frying pans have lines, 2 lines here. I don't know if you can see that, here and here. Those lines are for putting oil in if you're gonna be frying anything in the pan. So the goal is to put the oil measuring between both of those 2 lines. There's 2 of these big size for the lids. They're both the same size. And then there's these 2 smaller glass lids. And then also it comes with these 2 saucepans. There's this one that's kind of tiny, but it's tall. So it's taller than this, or it's the same size, but it looks taller because it's a smaller saucepan. But then there's also these, and they both have measuring lines on the inside there. I'm very excited to be cooking with these pots and pans. The ones that I had, I think I had them for 2 years now. They were well worth their wear that they had, but now I'm ready to move into non-toxic cookware that's gonna last me a while. All of these have a lifetime warranty, so as long as I'm using them correctly, if for whatever reason, let's say a handle breaks off or something, they'll either fix it or replace it. I'm very, very happy. My in-laws got me this set, and I'm very happy that they did and grateful, so thank you. The next gift I got, also stainless steel. It's 2 muffin tins. They're very shiny. I can like see my reflection in them. But same reason that I wanted the pots and pans set. I have muffin tins, but they are the toxic non-sticks type. These ones are stainless steel, so they are non-toxic. And I can't wait to make muffins and cupcakes with these. And then the last kitchen related gift that I got, my husband bought me this beautiful wood utensil set. So it comes with like all the kitchen utensils that I would need. Some tongs and a little whisk and various spatulas. And then there's also a little noodle spoon. And these are like a really nice wood. I think they're made of teak wood. There's this strainer and spoons. The current ones that I have, I've had for, I don't even know how long. I've had them for a while, but they are like wood handled and then plastic on the end, and they're falling apart. Like the plastic pieces are coming off. I needed to replace them. And also sometimes if your frying pan is really hot, the plastic will melt while you're trying to like flip or stir something. So I was like, okay, that's not safe for my food. Let's switch over to something wooden. One, so that the handles are not breaking off, and two, so that I'm not getting plastic in my food. Anyways, my husband was very sweet to get that for me. Oh, and I forgot to mention, my in-laws also got me this, the muffin tin and the pan set. But let me show you what the plastic that's falling apart looks like. So these are two of the plastic ones. They're just like the Target brand, I guess. But these are like falling apart. Like you can just take that part off. And then this one, if I show you up close, you can see that it's melting, which is not good. And I don't want melted plastic in my food. A spatula like this, the handle can't separate from the top, you know? It's all one piece. So I'm very glad. These will hopefully last me a lot longer. Moving into the living room for a quick second, my dad got this TV for us on a Black Friday deal because our TV had recently broke and we needed a new one. So he very kindly bought us this 75-inch TV for a really good deal on Black Friday. And then I also really quickly wanted to show you my little Munchlings advent calendar that I had this year and some of the characters. They came with these really cute little stickers and they were all scented. So there was like this little Donald Duck lollipop that smelled like bubble gum, really cute little Dumbo candy. There was, oh, this little guy fell over. Mickey and Minnie, they smelled like peppermint candies. Little chocolate Goofy, another lollipop, the Cheshire Cat. And then it came with some like little toys on the side. Oh, I think one of my favorites is this little Sully rock candy. There we go. So the bottom of the Sully is like a little rock candy wooden stick. So that's really cute. Little flounder. Anyways, these were really cute. And my dad also got me this advent calendar. A little Reese's Cup Pluto, and I was very happy with it. It was fun to open up the little characters each day. Okay, so some other gifts that I got this year. My in-laws bought this for me and my husband. It's the Adventure Challenge Couples Edition. I'm very excited to try this. Honestly, I've been following the Adventure Challenge growth, I guess, on Instagram and YouTube. Basically, when they started, I was like, I think 16 maybe when I discovered them. And I would watch people on YouTube doing some of the challenges, whether it was solo or with a friend, or if it was somebody that they were dating or something. And I was like, wow, those challenges look really fun and cool. The book's kind of expensive, so I'll just keep an eye out for it. And I had it saved on Amazon for a very long time, like several years before I was even married. And I put it on my Christmas wish list this year and they got it for us. So we haven't started it yet, but we are planning to do one of the dates soon. We kind of have to look through some of the options for what they've got, but they're basically, if you don't know what it is, they're little scratch-off dates. So they're mystery dates. It gives you a little bit of information so that you know kind of what you're getting into before you start. Each scratch-off thing will tell you a little bit about what the date is going to entail, such as what time you need to be doing it, how long it will take, roughly how much it would cost, and then also if it's indoors or outdoors, if you have to drive somewhere. Just enough information. You're not in a situation where you're like, oh, I was not expecting this. I can't do this right now. And as soon as you scratch it off, you both have to go out and do that day right then and there. And it leaves little spots here for you to put your Polaroid pictures. And so I'm very excited. There's like a lot of dates in here. Like you can flip through it. So I'm very excited to try this with my husband. I also got a pair of slippers. It came as a 2-pack, so it was this one and then like a light brown slippers, and they are very fuzzy. And the reason that I wanted this is because my feet get cold all the time, especially in the winter, and I'm trying to do better about keeping them warm so I can keep the rest of my body warm, because I'm just perpetually cold. So right now I'm wearing like really thick Sherpa socks, and when I need to wash them, I'll wear these. And then I have some other fuzzy socks that I bought last month that I can also wear. So I'm building up my supply of like Sherpa lined fuzzy socks, but these ones are really soft and they're nice because they have little grippies on the bottom, so you can wear them like slippers around your house. One thing that my husband got me was this Lego bouquet, flower bouquet set that I've been wanting for a while too. And not only does it double as I get to have these beautiful flowers, but we get to build it together as a date, so that'll be really fun. And I'm looking forward to having all of these flowers set together, and they will not ever wilt, and I don't have to keep refilling the water. I'm very happy and grateful that my husband got this, so thank you. Another thing that my husband got that kind of relates to the kitchen presents that I got is this Forgotten Home Apothecary. It's a bunch of different herbal options for medicine, and not just medicine, but like anything you could get at a drugstore pretty much, and then some. So like toothpaste, first aid spray, anti-inflammatory teas and tinctures, vitamin bars, kidney cleanse juice, natural medication options. So there's like Amish ibuprofen, bath salts for relaxation, teas and herbal sedatives for instead of taking like sleeping pills, you can take the more natural options. Amish cough syrup, anti-fever elixir, fever-breaking onion socks. There's a lot of different options for some slightly higher risk stuff that you could get at the drugstore. For example, the Amish ibuprofen. You take too much ibuprofen, your stomach is going to bleed, and it's a lot healthier to just have the natural option for that and not even have to worry about it. Obviously, you want to follow the book's dosage. It's written by a doctor, Dr. Nicole Apelian. I don't know how she says her last name, but it's very cool. All of the, not only the recipes that are in here, but also she goes further and she gives you some information about each of the herbs. And it's not just herbs, but it's also things that you might already have around your house, like lavender essential oil. This one is a recipe for varicose veins. Cooling gel for varicose veins. 1 cup of witch hazel extract, some aloe vera gel, and then some lavender essential oil. That's optional if you want to make it smell nice. But it's stuff that you either already have around your house, maybe you've got it in a little herb garden, or you can find it at a natural herb store that might be near you. Anyways, my husband got me this and I'm very grateful for it because now I can give us some natural remedies for different things that might be expensive or have some unwanted side effects, and these will be a little bit more natural for us. Another gift I wanted to mention that I will not be linking down below is this Kitsch hairbrush. Now, in general, I love Kitsch as a brand. I have a lot of items from them, a lot of hair products. I even used their shampoo and conditioner bars before, and I loved those. So when I was in the market for a new hairbrush, I was like, oh, let me put one on my Christmas wish list. So when I saw this on Amazon, I was like, oh, perfect, a Kitsch hairbrush. It was $20, and so I was like, okay, it'll be a great solid hairbrush. I trust this brand. However, this is not what I was expecting for a $20 hairbrush. It's a very, very light piece of plastic. The back doesn't even look finished. Like, it looks like something should have been on here, and there's not anything. I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but it looks very cheaply made, It looks maybe at most like a $5 hairbrush, and it's got their brand on it. I double checked, it was part of their brand on Amazon, and the bristles are fine, I guess, but it's just not what I was expecting with a $20 hairbrush, you know? Like, it's gonna brush my hair. It works fine as a brush, so I'm not gonna throw it out. However, personally, I would not recommend this, and I don't want you to waste $20 on a hairbrush that should be like $4 at the most, you know? This seems like, if it wasn't branded, I would think, oh, this is a Dollar Tree hairbrush. So do with that information what you will. I would say don't waste your money. Either find a different hairbrush. I don't know if they have another hairbrush on the Kitsch website or what, but I would not recommend this. I don't think it's worth $20. That's just my personal opinion, my honest opinion. I do not think it's worth it. So I'm very grateful that I got this gift. I'm just disappointed with the brand itself for putting out this little piece of plastic that's very, very light and not worth $20 in my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what your favorite present is that you got this year. I really love hearing about what each person's favorite present was and why. Was it a surprise? Was it something that you wanted / needed? I love to hear the story behind a gift. Like, gifts are so special and they can be filled with so much history of why you wanted the gift, why it was given. Is it something sentimental or is it something practical? I'm very interested. I think this year I got sort of a mix of both, but I was very happy with all of the gifts that I got this year. And in a world right now filled with TikToks of Coach bags and designer clothes, I hope this was a little bit refreshing. But these are gifts that I'm genuinely super, super duper happy about, and they have meaning, and I really am glad that I got everything that I did. I'm so super grateful. So I want to hear what you guys got. Why did you want it, or why did you love it as a surprise, that kind of thing. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to love yourself, love others, and above all, love God. Bye guys!